Right now, I think the obvious major trend and what we are all talking about is AI, artificial intelligence, large language models. It has been the hype and the buzzword of all of our conferences for the last 2 years. And I think that there's a ton of potential impact that AI can have on public sector services, from being able to give greater access to information and being able to find benefits faster that citizens couldn't do before, to helping automate processes for internal caseworkers and UI adjudicators at the state. So I think AI obviously has that long-term big impact potential, but with AI, we all have to realize we've got to take a step back and start with the fundamentals. AI is in the 5th era of transformation that we've seen since like the 1960s, right? We talk about like the 5 eras of transformation. And the reality is, with a lot of government sector, government customers and partners, they are still working on modernizing technology that was from the pre-internet era. So modernizing mainframes, or even more recently, moving applications from on-prem to cloud. And those are all great things that we need to be doing. But in order to get to a future where AI is truly ingrained in all of our government processes and services, we have to start with data integration and making sure that we bring all the right data together that can train the models to make them very useful for the public sector. Within Google Cloud, we talk a lot about our AI applications that sit within Google Cloud Platform, like Vertex AI and Enterprise Search. But at the end of the day, it's not about individual products. What's going to help the public sector and our government partners and customers is really starting at the problem that they are trying to solve for and where they are trying to go in serving their constituency, and then taking that and architecting back into a solution. And a lot of times we leverage a bunch of different AI tooling in order to create a cohesive solution that drives impact for the constituency and for our government partners. I'd say the first step is engaging with our team. We have invested massively in an organization called the Rapid Innovation Team within Google, the RIT. And we bring those folks in from the very beginning, the inception of all of our conversations with our government partners. And our goal is to really understand and get at the root of the problems that they're trying to solve in the trenches. So as a caseworker, what am I dealing with day to day that are issues for me? As a supervisor, we then hold human design centered thinking workshops. That's a big mouthful. But in those workshops, we spend an entire day outlining business processes, outlining all of the challenges and getting very detailed in that work. We take all of that in-house. We bring the best of Google to the challenges and architect solutions and build solutions specific for those problems that those government partners are having. I think our approach is really encouraging government to think outside of the box and think outside of just IT and technology. Really to start thinking about how they can be leveraging their data better to get a bigger picture of their constituency. For example, we talk a lot about lofty ideas like Constituent 360, but in order to make those dreams come true, to where an individual person of Colorado can traverse all different areas of government services seamlessly, and for the government to be able to see and understand what that journey looks like, it all starts with integrating systems, integrating data, and then being able to do analysis on that data to map out that journey and get a clear understanding of how the people of Colorado are interacting with government. Well, this is our 2nd year. So I guess we've been here from the inception here in Colorado. The Public Sector Network has been just an exceptional partner. After we finished last year's event, we immediately raised our hand and said, we want to sign up for next year, please count us in. And we, I think, even bumped up our partnership level this year. And the reason we found it to be so impactful is it's bringing partners across the state of Colorado, from the public sector to the private sector. There's folks from healthcare I've met here, and we are all coming together to try to solve the problems and align with the mission that the Public Sector Network put out, which is transforming the Centennial State. So I think there's a lot of really powerful discussions that's happening both in the rooms, on the panels, as well as just connecting between the hallways. And I'm hearing a lot of folks share, how they're tackling challenges. So I think back to the connection, right? Like building a connective tissue here in the state of Colorado between our private sector and public sector partnerships. And being able to have access to the folks within Colorado government that are making the key decisions in our state, and them also having access to their partners here that are also helping to really drive innovation and drive support of their mission.